Afro Vibe TV. I am your host, the Curtis Washington, my co-host, Pamela Wash. I want to say welcome to bring it to the table. Today's topic is overcoming life challenges. And we have the incredible Sydney Bell with us today.
She's the face on NYX Cosmetics, seen in Vogue, Nike, and much more. She's a body positive influencer, Emmy Award winner, and backup dancer for top artists like Lizzo.
Yes.
Sydney, it's always a pleasure having you here with us.
Thank you all so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
It's a pleasure.
Yes.
With Sydney, it's always a pleasure having you here with us. Can you share with us a bit about your journey? How did you first get into modeling and dancing?
Well, it has definitely been a journey, and thank you for having me. Afro
Yes.
Vibes TV, thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here. But yeah, it's been a journey. My mom put me into dance at like 3 years old and kind of put me in everything and asked me what I wanted to do. And hip hop stuck, ballet stuck. But the thing is, when you're a curvier girl, dance forms like ballet and lyrical aren't really catered to you.
Wow.
So I really had no option but to stick with hip hop. I went into cheer in high school, and I feel like that really shaped my personality and like who I am.
Yes.
And again, since today's topic is like struggles and like events, like hardships and events like that, it was like being the only plus size African American cheerleader in an all white high school with a bunch of Barbie dolls was really difficult. And I think that's what kind of shaped me. And so, I knew after high school and college, dancing in college, like there was not really any other places for me as a plus size woman, curvy woman. And so I just posted stuff on TikTok and Instagram like everybody else did. And then a video went viral. Lizzo saw it.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Romeo saw it. Like a bunch of different celebrities saw it.
Yes.
And so they ended up asking me to dance for them and went on a reality
Wow,
show.
how cool.
Yeah. And then with modeling, I surprisingly was always behind the camera. I was always into photography and different things like that. And I think it was kind of like a confidence thing that I wasn't supposed to be in front of the camera. And then one day in college, my mom took a picture of me. I posted it. Fashion Nova saw it. They reached out to work as an influencer. And since then, because of how I worked with these brands, they ended up wanting to sign me as a model. And that, went on for a little bit. And that same video that went viral, I ended up getting scouted and signed as a model in LA. And I've worked with Vogue, NYX, Nike, the names are endless, Vogue. Like, it's just been surreal.
Wow. So you could say your mom was your biggest cheerleader.
She was my biggest cheerleader. She was my first dance teacher, biggest cheerleader. She's the one.
That is so great.
Yeah.
So you achieved so much in your career, from modeling to winning an Emmy. What would you say has been your most memorable moment so far?
Oh, that's a good one. So I think my most memorable moment would have to be getting the call that I booked Vogue. Wait, there's two actually. Okay, I gotta do two. I'm sorry. So there's Vogue and then there's Essence. And so with Vogue, it was really special to me because it's like, again, there's that stigma of there was for so long this Vogue model, like what she was supposed to look like, and I was not it. Very skinny, very cookie cutter, and I was just not it. So,
but you look so great. You have a nice body. You beautiful pom-pom.
Yes.
You look so beautiful.
Thank you. And I really think that the world is changing, and I'm so thankful for that. And that's why I do what I do, and because we're not in like 19 whatever anymore. Like, women are beautiful with hips and curves, and like majority of women look like that. And so, I think getting that call, I booked Vogue, was so special. I have like goosebumps right now because of it. Because, thinking of that and knowing that I would be seen by not just women, but like younger girls that grow up and see Vogue or whatever, like that's special. And then Essence, of course, because for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the culture, Essence Magazine. Being able to like talk about my story and open up to my culture and like my people about my journey and things like that was really, really special.
Oh, wow, how amazing.
Yeah.
So dancing with top artists like Lizzo must have been so incredible. What was the most exciting part of being on tour and performing with such a big names?
Oh, it was awesome. So I think you know, I think the best part for me is being able to travel the world and like be able to dance with so many different people and beautiful women. Like what's special about Lizzo's Big Girls is we all are so different, right? Like we're all from different backgrounds, different places, different experiences. But what's really special is that we kind of all have that same story. Like as dancers, big dancers, curvy dancers, like we don't always get the opportunities that a smaller dancer would get. And so just being able to like be so different, but also come together and relate on something like special and have the opportunity to do that is just incredible.
Yes. I've seen that video with you, with Lizzo.
Yes.
What was it?
Was it here in Houston?
It was here in Houston.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yes, I seen you do your thing on stage, girl. You were so incredible.
Yes.
I tell you, you were so great. And I think I heard your mom cheering for you in the background.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Wow.
Yes, it's always good to have your mother's support. Wow, that's amazing.
She's like, I don't think that I would be anywhere that I'm at now without my mom, because like she just, I mean, you know, you're a mom and like as a girl, like every girl needs her mother, not just for like life experiences, but like the way that I saw my mom when I was growing up, like she did have those moments where she was insecure, or she even told me at times she would go through depression or whatever, but I never saw it. And so, you know, like going through those things, it's like, you know, it's special because I saw a strong woman. I saw somebody that loved her.
I know I'm getting emotional too, but it's like seeing that, like you grow up, that's what I'm gonna be. You know what I mean? Like that's how I want to be. So absolutely,
you know,
I understand.
Yeah,
I understand.
As an influencer with a large following, how do you decide the contents and creations to share with your audience?
That is a really good question. Because nowadays I feel like everyone and their mom, speaking of moms, is an influencer. Or, you know, I just really think that what I've done through my career is be 1,000% authentic. So many people nowadays will like see, you know, a certain amount of money that comes in or get an opportunity and be excited because it's a big name. But that doesn't mean that it's good for you or your followers or your career. And so I'm very just true to what I believe in. I stick to what I believe in. You know, I do my research now. I learned my lesson when I first started about working with a brand that was not good, you know, with just how they promoted their items and things like that. And so I got called out by my followers and I had to publicly drop that deal and leave the money. And just from then on, like, you know, because when you're an influencer, people look to you for
they do.
Not just like fashion and things, but like, oh, what is she doing? Like, where is she? What is she shopping? Where is she shopping? So different things like that. So I stay true to myself and I stick to what is good for not just myself, but like my community.
Absolutely.
Yes, I totally agree with that. You know, and you sticking to yourself, you become who you are.
Absolutely.
And it is really, really, my God. Social media can be both rewarding and concerning. How do you maintain and stay true to yourself online?
Yes, love that too. With the type of content that I create, it's kind of going out of the norm. You know, like I am dancing in a bikini, I'm having fun, I'm showing the imperfections of my body that people usually don't show online. And so I do get a lot of hate for that, but it never really bothered me in a way, because it's like I know I'm kind of doing the hard work. I'm putting myself out there for a reason, and when I get those hate messages, it reminds me that there's still a big problem in the world and online, that this is not accepted. So I take those hate comments and I get creative and I make a video out of it. Somebody told me once, like, you need to go on a diet and eat better and work out, and I had a bag of chips, I had this cute outfit on, high heels, I went on a treadmill and I just strutted my stuff. And regardless, like, that shows them, like, okay, your negativity is not going to affect me, but also, like, you know, this is who I am and I'm still able to shine because of who I am. And
people could be so rude at times, but you have to overlook that type of stuff. So I understand. I definitely understand. So wow. I tell you, people just, wow,
I know.
They be in a hate mood.
And it's like, and it's crazy because it's like, I feel like every single one of us at this table could resonate with that. Like, no matter what,
Yes.
you know, because I was like almost 300 pounds at one point,
Wow.
but I was also like almost 140 pounds at one point.
Wow.
Regardless of that, and that's kind of like what
Yes.
triggered like eating disorders and different things like that. Regardless of that, people still had something to say about my body. So it like doesn't matter where you come from, who you are, like what you look like. Everybody's gonna have something negative to say. And you just got to march to your own beat at the end of the day because, and that's my whole brand is like being the main character, owning who you are, having the ability to write or rewrite the script.
Yes. And it's so good that you are able to remain positive despite of the backlash that people give you.
Absolutely.
So I say that's incredible.
Well, your son helps me with that positivity.
Oh,
my boyfriend.
He better.
Yeah. he's very uplifting. I have a lot of hard days in my career. Yeah, I have a lot of hard days in my career even now. And, you know, he's very positive. I thought I was positive. And like he's very, very positive. And like I'll say negative things and be like, don't talk like that. Or we'll call you and you'll give us the word and it's like always accurate. So yeah.
Well, it's good that he's always positive with you. He's able to be there to, you know, give you that care that you need and be affectionate and understanding. You have to have someone that's understanding.
Yes.
So that's definitely important.
Absolutely.
Very much so. I believe that Justin is, he's an incredible man and he has been very uplifting to you since you've been in that relationship with him. And,
that's good.
You know, you keep God first, everything is going to come together.
Absolutely.
You know, so I'm definitely with y'all relationship. It's beautiful. It's amazing.
Ready to get.
I agree. I agree.
He's awesome.
So what inspired you to start your journey as an influencer? Was there a particular moment or event that made you decide to pursue that path?
Yeah, it was honestly, like I said, it was kind of random. I have always loved photography and it's crazy because if you scroll far enough on my Instagram, it's other people on my Instagram. So I was like, you know, I found beauty in other people. And I think deep down I knew I was beautiful, but I kind of like expressed that through art in other people, which is very interesting. But I, you know, like I said, like I randomly just posted a picture. My mom took the picture and I felt cute. And I was like, you know what, screw what everybody says. I'm going to post it. And it was and this was around 2017, so times are different now. So I'm not going to guarantee that if you just post a picture, like it'll pop off for you. But with being a photographer and, you know, having the equipment and all those things, like I was able to capture such good photographs that, and, you know, marketing degree and all those things, I was able to allow a brand to see that I could promote the product nicely for them. And so I think brands saw that and quickly it just grew from there. And so, you know, influencing is, people don't see this side. It's so much more than just like standing in front of a mirror and looking cute in an outfit. There's a science behind it. It's marketing yourself. It's creating a brand. It's doing something different, because when you go on Instagram, you're going to scroll past, you know, things that people do all the time. You want to set yourself apart from other people. And like, I teach that religiously. I do influencer workshops a lot. And for brands and individuals, just allowing them to like figure out what their why is and just like go crazy with that.
And you do such a great job. You always do such a great job. I always look at your content and I say, you know, she stays positive no matter, you know, what type of backlash she gets. You always remain positive. And that's good to remain positive.
But also too, there's a lot of times where I'm very open about, you know, the negativity too. And I feel like that's important, like showing the sides that people don't really see again. Like, you know, I'm all about being positive, as you said, but there's like times where like I wake up and I don't feel good, which, you know, so many people experience that. And it's like, I document those moments because I want that younger Sydney who thought like, what is wrong with me? Why am I feeling this? Like, why am I going through this? To see that video or see that content and be like, you know what? It's okay to have a bad day. Like, it's okay to wake up and not feel as beautiful as I did last week. Or, you know, as women, especially, like we just experienced that. So,
Okay. Well, right now we're going to go into a break. And just hold that thought and we'll be back shortly.
Yes.
Welcome back to Afro Vibe TV. I am the host, the Curtis Washington, my co-host, Pam, and my new co-host, Turkey. And this is our guest, Ilyasa. We so glad to have you.
It's good to be here. Thank
Yes, yes. Ilyasa, it's great to have you here on Afro TV. Can you tell us the auditions a bit about your journey into acting and what inspired you to pursue this career?
you. Oh, okay. Well, I would definitely say I wasn't really pursuing it. I was that shy girl that would never do this at all. This was
Right.
so hard for me coming up to even get in front of a camera.
Mm.
Or even in front of people. I literally was in fourth grade and I got an F on my project because I couldn't talk in front of people. So it was very hard. So I think watching my friends, I have a lot of friends that are in the industry, and seeing them and being out there and supporting them. I've
Okay.
always loved the arts. So I always loved theater. I've always loved,
Mhm.
movies, museums, arts, entertainment. That's just always been a love and a passion of mine, but I would never do it until they said, hey, maybe you could try it too. So yes, I gave it a try that first time and I absolutely loved it. And it really kind of helped me to come out of my shell a lot. So I'm very glad.
You are amazing.
Thank you.
We come to one of the premieres of the movie and we saw it and you were absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
So I take my hat off to you. You are doing some incredible things and we looking forward to be with you and looking forward on your new shows that's coming up as well.
Thank you. I appreciate
My
it.
next question to you, you playing and supporting the role of several films currently streaming on platforms like Apple TV, YouTube, Amazon Prime. Could you share your experience work on the movie Bass, Killer Zaddy, and Trading Secrets? Can you share a little bit about that movies?
Awesome, love that. So yeah, that is these are actually great films. Bash was a true story based on true events that happened right here in Texas. So in Missouri City, Texas, that happened. So the writer, director, and producer is Denise Monet. I just have to give her a shout out because she is just absolutely amazing.
Wow,
So
incredible.
she wrote it, produced it, she even acted in it. She is just phenomenal. So being on set for Bash was truly a learning experience for me because the actors that were there were really well seasoned.
Right.
So I got to see how they get into the emotions of the moment, how they stay in the emotion of the moment, how to bring out the characters. They really taught me a lot how to bring out my character. And it just amazed me to see, them at work because they've been doing this for a while. I'm pretty new at it. I've only been doing about a year and a half, maybe 2 years now. But just seeing them was amazing. I love the set, and everyone on the set is like a family. So we all eat together, we hang out, we have laughs, we just have a great time. So Killer Zaddy, that was one of the first films I did before Bash. Bash is more recent, but Killer Zaddy was also fun. Lots of long hours, but a lot of fun. That one is by Jonathan Milton. So he wrote it, but also Denise Monet directed that.
Oh,
So
wow.
Yes.
Great.
I met her, yes.
Yes, she's wonderful. I just I can't thank her enough because she gave me my shot. She gave me my chance to, she believed in me to, put myself out there. And I'm very grateful for that. So I love it. So, and then she also let me know about a Hidden Agenda that is coming up.
Wow.
Okay.
So I do Trade Secrets was a smaller role, but I loved it. Again, still very family oriented. You can talk to them, laugh about it, and then we can talk about things that we're working on in our careers.
Yes.
So I loved everybody. Loved being on set. It's just a lot of fun and lots of learning. So
Wow.
Wow, that's incredible, and I think that you are an incredible artist. I saw you work. I saw you do your thing, and you really did your thing.
Yes, you stuck
She was incredible. You're an incredible woman, and I've been knowing you for several years, and I've saw the growth and where God has brought you from to where you at now, and it's a blessing from God.
Yes, it
Thank
is.
you.
Yes, yes, simply amazing. Wow, we're so excited about your upcoming projects. Can you tell us about Hidden Agenda, Rain for Christmas, and your roles in these films?
Oh, awesome. Yeah. So Hidden Agenda is actually a really good film. It's going to be for the younger audiences, I'm sure. But in this film, I play a more of just like a day player role. So in that film, I am. Well, I don't want to give it away. So I can't say a lot about it, but I'll just say I'm getting dumped.
Yes.
And I'm very upset. So I'm going to leave it at that.
Yes.
It's a really good movie. The crazy and amazing thing I want to say about, again, this is a Denise Monet film. She always comes up with a very creative way to tell stories. She brings the twist. She brings the changes. And I love it. It's just not your average film.
Yes.
She's always doing something different. She's always trying to make it different.
Wow, that's great.
And I'm excited about what's ahead for her because she is incredibly talented.
Yes.
So look out for that one. Rain for Christmas was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for you guys to see this movie.
Yeah, I want to see that movie.
Yes, I do too.
Again,
what is it streaming on?
This one is also going to be on the same thing, Prime, Tubi, all the streaming platforms. If you have Apple TV, it'll be on all the streaming platforms as well. So that will be there. Lots of fun. This is a holiday movie, a Christmas movie. It's a rom-com, so it's a lot of fun, lots of laughs. So we got to improv a lot throughout the film. So some of the lines were thrown out and we just kind of made our own. So I love that she let the actors, be a little creative with it, and it got very fun. I'll say that. It was a lot of fun. So
sounds like it is.
So I can't wait for y'all to see that one. This is a first for her to do a rom-com type of movie, a romantic comedy. So she's excited about seeing how it comes out. We all want to see it. So but it's
we're
good.
all excited.
Yes.
Can't wait till it comes out.
Yes. Looking forward to that. Nice holiday film. So look out for it this holiday season.
Yes, I am so looking forward to seeing that. That's amazing.
Yes.
So transitioning from film to theater, you played Charity Hayes in the stage play. The Butler did it.
Yes. Wow.
At Cast Theatrical. How does your approach differ from performing on stage versus on screen?
Oh yeah, it's a huge difference in the theater because it's live and it's right in front of you. The audience is there, everybody can see you, and everything is happening right then. So it's a lot more rehearsing, a lot more practicing with your castmates and things like that in those type of settings because it's more, you have to work on your connectivity and then you have to work on your lines, making sure you know who's saying what before you say your line. And it's just a whole lot of that. I was really good at memorizing my lines and getting my lines down. And so it just came down to like getting in the front of everybody and practicing together. So that was a really different experience, but it takes a lot more time, a lot more commitment because you are there like maybe 3-4 days out of the week. Whereas in film, you can cut, edit, redo that again. You're still done in the day. But with theater, you have to be on point because the audience is watching that, even though we still made mistakes.
Sometimes
mistakes. The audience may have not known. So
I definitely understand it. You invited us out to see that stage play. And you played the character Hayes. Wow, you were a detective in that movie.
Yeah,
I remember.
How exciting!
Yes, that was very exciting, and you came in there flossing across the stage. I remember, and we really enjoyed that. That was so amazing, and you played a very good part. All of y'all characters was just so amazing. We simply enjoyed the show.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I
simply enjoyed it. It was so great.
For sure. The helicopter scene was really fun. I loved it. I loved the entrance of the character and just being able to play somebody that was, more exciting, adventurous, a little bit out of my comfort zone.
You also appeared in background roles for popular shows on Netflix, Paramount, as well as featured films like A Hip Hop Christmas Wedding and Where Loyalty Lies. How do these experiences contribute to your growth as an actress?
Oh wow, I love background because it helps me look at things in a completely different way now.
Yeah.
So I'm always looking. Even the other day, I was watching a movie and I was like, oh wait, their background, because
Yes.
it's like you can't do the movie without the people that are in the background.
Exactly.
Those
No,
are like
exactly.
strategically placed to create the moment, to create the
Yes.
scene.
Yes.
And so being there, I was able to still like meet a lot of really great actors and actresses. We got to meet
Yes.
Tamar. We got to meet a lot of different people. Who Neo was there, so we got to like really like see like MC Light,
Yes.
right
Exciting.
there. So
Yes.
you're in the midst of this, and you're still watching these people who are
Wow.
icons.
Yes.
How cool.
Do their work,
Mhm.
do their job, and so you're learning from them because you're watching them do their scenes.
Yes.
So you get to see that, you get to see the behind the scenes stuff that I want to learn about production and things
Yes.
like that.
Right.
So that was also very exciting. So meeting with everybody and doing that, it gives a different sort of a learning experience when it comes to
Yes.
acting. So I still love doing that. Still to this
Wow.
day, I
Mm.
absolutely enjoy doing it, and I'm still gonna seek out other opportunities.
Okay. We've seen you in commercials for brands like Academy, Sports, Toyota, and Dick's Sporting Goods. How do you balance your commercial work with the film and the theater projects?
Yeah, it can get tough because I still have to do my full-time job as well.
Yes.
So it can get tough. But I do try to, space them out. If I'm going to do commercial work or anything that, especially with theater, since that takes so long, I might do just one theater stage job like a year because I
Yes.
cannot, continuously do those type of roles since it takes so
Definitely,
much
yes.
time. And then the other ones, I just try to space them out. Like the commercials, I'll probably do more in the summertime.
Yes.
Just to see maybe I'll have more time during that time of the year.
That's
So
awesome.
it just kind of helps. And then,
Yes.
maybe I'll pick 3 feature films. Well, they'll pick me, hopefully.
Yes. That's awesome.
But
Yes.
that's basically, how I do it. I try not to just keep everything stacked together.
Exactly.
Just
Spread out.
still
Yeah.
spread them out and then
Mhm.
still be able to manage my job as well.
Well,
So,
you've done an awesome
thank
job.
thank
Really.
you. Thank you so much. I
Wow.
appreciate that.
You are an incredible woman.
Yes.
I wanted to know what would be your grand fan base on how you do use social media. Your platform is like Instagram, Facebook, and to connect with the audience to share your journey on what you're doing.
Awesome question. Yes, I definitely utilize, especially I'm not really good at social media as I want to be, but
Mhm.
I love using like, stories, and I love doing different types of reels to share all about my project. So I'll take
Okay.
a bunch of pictures. People always say on set, I am always taking pictures. What are you doing with these pictures? I want to
Yes.
share a piece of that story, a piece of what we're doing with my fans, my followers,
Right.
my people, my friends, my family. So
Exactly.
I'm always creating reels and stories to just have a little piece of what I'm working on
Exactly.
added to that. So I love that those features really kind of help. And I just use that social media platform. Anytime I'm doing a film, I'll create a reel or do a
Yes.
post or, share a story about it.
Yes.
And that way they get to see, what's coming. They get to see all about what I'm working on. They get to see, what I'm even working on right now. So
Yes.
I think it's a good platform.
And the fans really enjoy that, the pictures and you doing different things. They are excited about what you are doing.
Yes.
So keep it up. It's really
Thank
great.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. Yes, I like it.
Well, I tell you, you are an incredible woman. You really are amazing type person, and I've saw you work, and I've saw new things begin in your life, and you held on through every process.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
I know that you are a winner, and I tell you, you're going to do great things this year that's coming up.
Thank you.
You're already doing great
Absolutely.
things now,
Yes.
but the best is yet to come for you.
Hey, I receive
Yes,
it.
Yes,
absolutely.
yes,
And
yes.
if I must say, you are a natural. You
Thank
really
Yes.
are.
She
Thank
really
you.
is.
Yes,
I really
yes,
appreciate that.
absolutely.
I
You're
really do.
comfortable,
Mhm.
in your skin and everything. It's just great.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
So, what are some of your long-term goals in the entertainment industry? Are there any specific genres or roles you're eager to explore?
Oh wow, yeah. I definitely see the entertainment industry and this really even acting as a platform that I can use to do other things too, because eventually I want to go into like producing and getting like a studio for myself where I can, you know, have stages set up in there for people to come in and do their productions. I want to also have like classes for people to come in and take acting classes, costume designers come in. Like I want to have like a big, you know, full feature like studio to where it can be like a one-stop shop for everybody. And I think that, you know, Houston is huge, but we don't really have anything like that right now. So, that's my dream one day to just, you know, get something like that all under one roof.
Beautiful.
But I do want to do other roles. Like I'm really kind of interested in trying something that's a little more action adventure, something more like, I don't know, I did kind of a different role than I would normally do, but I want to do something that's dealing with, I don't know, maybe like a superhero or a fighter.
That's exciting.
Wow.
But I want to do something that has like some kind of action.
And it's great to be able to do variety and fit it in there. Yes.
Yes, for sure.
Great.
So
I
want to do that one day.
Wow.
But when do you have time for your kids?
So I love spending time with my kids, and they probably think I'm silly as heck, but we do like game nights all the time. I love going bike riding.
Yes.
We do like, I thank them so much for their patience when I am working on a project because sometimes it is long hours. It is like long days.
Absolutely.
And sometimes I'm gone the whole day.
Yes.
So they can, they definitely know when I'm working on a project. So that's why I try to like space it out to where it's not so much. But yeah, other than that, we were going skating, we were bike riding, we were playing games. We just came from a cruise. So we really enjoyed that. 5 days. It was really cool. So they like that. We went swimming. We do a lot of stuff. Miller Outdoor Theater, the park, you know, we went to a concert. So it's a lot. You know, I kind of feel like, how do I fit all this stuff in? But
I was just about to ask you that. Your schedule is so busy. I was going to ask you, how do you fit all that into your schedule to give you some me time?
And I might be missing some of that me time.
You have to have it.
Might be, but I definitely, you do have to schedule things, and you do have to like plan in advance. And I do have a planner. I do definitely like schedule things on my calendar to make sure that I'm blocking out certain time, and I have protected time that this is, you know, okay, I'm doing this with my kids. Okay, this is how much time I'm going to give to acting. I know I have to work my 40 hours each week, so that's fine. But I mean, and then sometimes obviously I do have to take off work if it's something that I'm working on that's during my work schedule. I'll have to take, you know, PTO or, you know, vacation time.
It's awesome the way that you have balanced your career, family, and everyone is getting a part of you, and you're still meeting your goals and reaching your goals. That's really important.
Yes, thank you so much. I definitely know it has not been a perfect journey at all, for sure, but I am grateful that, you know, things are getting done, you know, needs are getting met, and I know that there's still some improvement points that I can work on. So that's what I'm working. I'm challenging myself this year to like really like work on some of those areas to just do better for myself, for them, and just.
Well, we want to thank everybody. We want to thank Miss Ilyasa for coming and sharing her thoughts with us. It means a lot. Out on TV land, y'all look out for us. We will be coming very soon. Near you. We thank you. We love you. So, God bless you.
Hey, baby. I want you to know that you are my everything.